Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So a lot of you have been actually asking for an updated makeup acne coverage routine. This is just a makeup routine that would be considered like every day. It's not glam, it's not heavy at all. So if you want one of those, what I would actually do like on a night out, comment down below if you want to see that. But this is just strictly very light, just enough to cover the pimples because my acne is inflamed at the moment. It is going down. It was like super inflamed like a couple days ago, so I felt what better time to film than now. So the first thing you want to do, oh my voice is cracking, put on your skincare, your moisturizer, and then your sunscreen. So I did that already. The next thing you want to do, I don't put on any primer or anything like that. I feel like really there's not too much of a need for primer. I've never benefited from primer. I feel like it's just one extra layer that you don't really need on your skin, unless if it does have some sort of skincare benefit. But I do look for a foundation that does not contain any alcohol. So these are a few foundations that I really like. More often than not, these are the ones I reach for more. One is the CC Cream, the Cosmetics Skin But Better with SPF 50 in it, which is surprisingly really good coverage. This one as well I really like. It's the Tarte Shape Tape Matte Foundation. Amazing ingredients, no alcohol, because alcohol dries out the skin. It makes you actually more prone to more breakouts. That goes for skincare. Make sure there's no alcohol contained in skincare. There is, of course, good alcohols and bad alcohols, but I'm talking about the bad ones, of course. SD alcohol, pure alcohol. There's so many ones. So the one I also really am liking is the BB Cream by Physicians Formula. I think this is SPF 30. It doesn't say it on the actual packaging, but online it says for some reason it has SPF 30, but it doesn't say it on the packaging, which is super annoying. The shade range though on this is not that great. Like this, I'm a shade light, and this is the lightest it goes, and my skin is pretty tan. Like unfortunately this is the lightest shade, and I think the darkest shade doesn't even go that dark. So if you're my skin tone or like more medium deep, then I think it could work for you. But if you're darker than that, it won't work for you. And if you're any paler than me, then it won't work. So that's super annoying. This is super good foundation, and I feel like it's kind of the dupe to this. And then I guess you could say this is a dupe to this. This is my Sonia KASHUK Satin Matte Foundation. It's super good. It's super lightweight. It does not contain alcohol. And again, more on the full coverage. So these are my two options for BB creams. These are my two options for matte full coverage foundations. Again, both drugstore high-end. Give you some options. Literally when I do my makeup, this is all I wear. And I honestly have stopped using a brush. Unless if you clean your makeup brushes every single time you're done using them, I just use clean hands because I break out less. Obviously, if you have clean hands, you're not gonna really notice any negative benefits from that. I actually am going to go in with a CC cream. See, like it literally cancels out all of the redness. This is something I've been really liking for summer. Okay, gonna just take a bit more and then just drag it down the neck. Sunscreen and makeup is a bonus. Obviously, you have to be wearing a physical sunscreen, like that's not makeup. Sunscreen and makeup honestly does not protect that much. Make sure you're wearing sunscreen every single day because then that will prevent your scars from getting worse. So the next thing I do is I go in with concealer. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I feel like this is the best concealer if you were to use a concealer on your face. I also have the Bye Bye Under Eye in warm medium, and these two match my face skin tone perfectly. Either one is amazing. A little goes a long way with both. I'm just gonna go with this Shape Tape. So just dot in the places that are troubling you, aka my whole face. Some days, I will be completely honest, if my skin is so bad, I will literally just take this and just use this as a foundation, and it's totally fine. It does not break me out. If you want really full coverage and you're just experiencing a super bad skin day, if you just get this, just skip foundation, just straight up use this concealer, put it all over your face. It will not break you out. It acts exactly the same way as a foundation. It's just way more high coverage. Just dab that in. Dab, 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 dab. So once that's dabbed in, then I will take a smaller brush. So then I will just tap it in, and yeah, like this literally finishes off the whole makeup look. It makes your acne literally non-existent, minus the texture. Obviously, like you can't really get rid of texture, but the discoloration, this concealer literally gets rid of all of that. And again, this is just a very lousy, like very quick makeup routine, so that's why I'm not again using like brushes, beauty blenders, all that. I'm just gonna be using the Anastasia Dip Brow. Fill them in. I haven't unfortunately found a thick concealer that is just as good as this Tarte Shade Tape that's drugstore yet. I'm still looking. That is like literally I could find a dupe for everything else except concealer is the only one thing that I can't find a drugstore dupe of. Drugstore makeup is so good as a whole, but yeah. I'm just gonna carve out my eyebrows just a little bit. So now it's time for concealer. The reason why I do concealer last, because after concealer, I want to go straight in with powder to set it. And if I do concealer first, then it just kind of messes up everything else because there's only powder here and then I have to do everything else. I don't know. It's just easier if I do concealer last because then that just means I get powder everywhere. My favorite concealer of all time under the eyes. This is my best under eye concealer. I use the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. This is their new packaging. I have a couple of their old ones. The best way to apply concealer in my opinion is with your fingers, like just warm it up. It melts right into your skin and a little goes a long way with this concealer. And it's so high coverage. If you want to get like 2 different shades, one for under your eyes and then one for on your face, then this concealer is literally all you need to cover up anything. And it's also waterproof. And again, it looks so natural because just the formula is so thin. So it is awesome. So we're just going straight in with powder again because we don't want any creasing under the eyes. My Coty Airspun powder. First thing I do when I go in with powder is always again under the eye. Just don't put too much. Like I don't do baking or anything like that. Again, with a small brush, I just go around the perimeters of my face. I don't like getting a bunch of powder in my hair, so I go around the perimeters with a smaller brush, and then in the center of my face, I'll go in with a bigger brush just to kind of speeden up the process. My favorite big brush, Real Techniques. It's like the best brush for just the whole, takes up like half of the face. It's so nice. But yeah, so as you can see, you still see like the texture. You can never diminish texture, that's just how it is. You could only like get rid of discoloration. When it comes to covering acne, it really just comes to the quality of your foundation and your concealer. And again, those are my top recommendations for foundations and concealers. If you, on top of that, feel like there's still kind of discoloration peeking through. So this is just a Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Loose Powder. I'll just go in with an eyeshadow brush. You could just tap this onto a surface like the cap or something. You can just simply go in and just spot correct. You're like triple ensuring that you have full coverage over your acne spots. I wouldn't put this all over your face just because it can get a bit cakey. But if you want to just go in with subtle coverage. But yeah, so if you want to just kind of go in like that, honestly any eyeshadow brush is fine. And then I just let that sit on my face for like a little bit. My lips are looking real crusty. I'm gonna just quickly exfoliate them. So I'm just wiping it off now. I just waited like literally 20 seconds, 30 seconds. So I just wiped off all the excess powder. And then you could do it again anywhere else on your face that you need. So then you're not like over caking anything. Your skin still looks somewhat natural. So for example, some foundations that do contain alcohol that I don't really use on a daily basis at all. So the Matte Fit Me, that one, it contains alcohol. Also the Too Faced Born This Way contains alcohol, unfortunately, which I really like. But again, it is gonna make your skin more sensitive and dry. In the future, in the long run, Revlon COLOURSTAY, that is one that also contains alcohol. All these contain alcohol. Within these foundations, like are in the second or third ingredient, so it's like really potent. So it's not even like towards the end of the ingredients list, it's like straight up alcohol. Obviously if you're putting alcohol on your face every day, like your skin won't even like age the most gracefully either. So yeah, definitely stay away from foundations and concealers. Any product you put on your face, no alcohol. Not only you'll break out, but also your skin overall, the texture is just gonna be wrinkly and crepey and dry. Same with my, I'm so sad, my Marc Jacobs foundation. I wear this on special occasions because it really like covers everything and it's amazing. This honestly is like the best coverage for acne, I would say, but the only thing is it does contain alcohol, so not for everyday use, but if you are in a pinch, this full out will cover anything, even tattoos probably. Another couple foundations I really like though is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15 Hour Wear and also the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Both of them don't contain alcohol. I feel like they're kind of dupes of each other. They're very full coverage. They're really amazing. I love both of them equally. And again, both alcohol free, really good for your skin. This is something I totally forgot to even mention. So I was doing my blush because like if I have a really good skin days, I will use this Laura Geller blush. It's like a baked blush. So it has some shimmer. I'm just chewing on a candy right now. But when you do have bad texture and acne, I would highly recommend getting just a matte blush. Like, get everything matte. This one, I lost the cap. It's so amazing. This is like the best blush I've ever tried from the drugstore. 20 Satin Love by Essence. This is the cover. It's like satin touch blush. This color, Satin Love, is the best blush, honestly, I've ever tried in my life. I'm just saying, like, better than any other high-end blush I've ever tried. Like, the color is just so beautiful. So I just wanted to say that. It's a satin finish, but it's not shimmery. So it's gonna still make your skin look alive and not flat and dead. But again, it won't like accentuate the pimples like my Laura Geller blush will do. This one I love in the summer, but if I have texture, I will just go for this one. It's so amazing. And then I just put on some bronzer. I've used the living crap out of this highlighter. As you can see, it's busted. I lost the cap. I only have like a little bit left. I hit pan. It's Rodeo Drive by OFRA. I really want another one. For a highlight, I think it's super beneficial for if you do have acne. Only if you don't have acne specifically in this area, because if you kind of draw attention to those clear areas on your skin and not to the actual texture on your skin, highlighter is your best friend. I don't have acne right here. Typically apply highlighter like right here, but the thing is I have a lot of texture right here, so you would go slightly above that and just basically carefully put the highlight in the places where your skin is clear, so then it'll automatically draw attention away from your acne, whereas if you put highlighter on your acne, that's all people will be able to look at. So if you want to kind of give the illusion that your skin is clear, then highlighter again is your best friend for creating that illusion. I also put on the tip of my nose. This is like my favorite part because that draws a lot of attention kind of towards the center of your face. And then my cupid's bow. Here's a super good place. Makes your skin so much more bright and glowy, and I just love that about highlighter, specifically this highlighter. I literally just going crazy everywhere, like on my eye. Again, this is everyday makeup, so I don't put any eyeshadow. My inner corners though, I put this Artist Couture. This is super shimmery and so sparkly. This is a good highlight if you're going to like a rave or something or like a concert or like New Year's. But I specifically like to just take my pinky and then apply in my inner corners, just because it makes your inner corners so bright and so shiny. I don't apply this anywhere else, like just my inner corners, because it does kind of fall and I don't want to risk having it fall on my texture. Then my all-time favorite lip product right now is the Lip Lingerie in Push Up. It's like your lips but better. It's such a good color. And then as a lip topper, this is my all-time favorite. It's the Tarte lip paint. It's like a lip gloss. And this, it literally, forget about all lip plumping lip glosses. Like, this is not meant to be a lip plumping lip gloss, but yet it makes your lips look instantly just so much more plumper. It doesn't like heat them up or like make them hurt like typical lip plumping glosses do. This one, it just, the flecks of shimmer is so finely milled that when you put it on, it just looks like your lips are just plump. It makes your lips look so good. And I think wearing lip glosses are so good also if you're experiencing texture, because again, it's shimmery, so it kind of distracts from all the other places and then just kind of makes you look here, the more at the front of your face. That was just like literally one swipe. Look at that. It's so shiny. This is my favorite. I will not get over this lip gloss. I'll keep repurchasing this. Like, this is worth every penny. I thought lip glosses were all the same until I tried this lip gloss. My mind was blown. Again, it's just like so shimmery, and then when you look up close, obviously you could see all the specks of sparkle, but I mean, no one's gonna look that close. Like, even if someone were to stand here, you wouldn't be able to see it because they're so finely milled. It's just like so reflective. I can't get over how much I love it. Just Tarte in general. I love Tarte products as a whole. These lashes are like super crazy big. This is like my second time wearing these lashes, and like they're super crazy. I'll wear makeup like twice a week probably, and that's usually just to like film or take Instagram pictures. So usually in public you'll never see me in makeup. Want to set my face. The best facial setting sprays are the ones that do not contain alcohol. One in Sephora, Cover FX. I really love this one. This makes your skin look so amazing. But then a drugstore one is Essence. All the ingredients are is pretty much just water. So what I did was I actually bought my own glycerin and rose water. Literally just says glycerin and rose water, really for dry skin. I wanted to nourish my skin a bit more, so I actually put some of that in this and I shook it up. So I'm gonna be using this. It just makes it a bit more nourishing, so I just added my own. There we go. It just like makes the powder on your face just way less prominent. It makes your face look a bit less cakey, and then throughout the day, since there's glycerin in this, it's going to wear better. Your makeup is gonna wear way better. That is my makeup routine, super easy. For my everyday makeup, I wouldn't be putting on lashes either. I just kind of did it for the heck of it. And yeah, if you want any other makeup tutorials or makeup related videos, because I know this wasn't really an in-depth makeup tutorial, it was just kind of like how I cover my acne. So yeah, I'll probably leave it off at that. Please subscribe if you want to see more of me. I post every Thursday and Sunday. Leave the comments down below what you want to see from me. Hormonal acne specifically, if you have it on your cheeks, has a lot to do with diet. So if you wanted to see what I eat in a days, I post what I eat in a days on Sundays. So again, I hope you enjoy. Please like this video, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Peace.